చాలామంది భగవంతుడితో సమానంగా చూస్తారు. అంటే దే ట్రీట్ హిమ్ లైక్ గాడ్, డెమి గాడ్ ఇమేజ్ ఉంది ఆయనకి. అంతటి ఇమేజ్ ఉన్న ఒక వ్యక్తితో మీరు కొన్నేళ్ళు మీ జీవితాన్ని పంచుకున్నారు. ఇప్పుడు 17 years మీ ఇద్దరి మధ్య ఒక పరిచయం, ప్రేమ, పెళ్ళి, వాట్ ఎవర్, బెస్ట్ ఫ్రెండ్స్. ఈ బ్యాగేజ్ ఇప్పటికీ కంటిన్యూ అవుతుందా? అంటే పోస్ట్ డివోర్స్ కూడా మీరు దాన్ని ఇంకా అదొక ప్రెషర్గా ఉందా మీ నెత్తి మీద, లేకపోతే
it was till last year. Even post divorce it was there, Prima. Last year was a huge because of my health. I think dan valle I got time to sit down and think. Anachu, because I was always running. I was either doing production or direction, working, or I was having kids. So I think this was a forced break for me from God only, I think I can say. To be when you're living with almost a near perfect human being. You guys, everyone sees him from far. మీ అందరూ ఆయన్ని దూరం నుంచి చూస్తున్నారు. ఫ్యాన్స్, వెల్ విషర్స్, సొసైటీ, మీడియా, జర్నలిస్ట్. I was with him, right beside him. I was his companion, I was his work partner, I was the mother of his kids. When you're living with such a larger than life personality, compared to him, I used to always feel inadequate. నేనంతే, నాకు బుద్ధి లేదు, నాకు టాలెంట్ లేదు, నాకు అందం లేదు
అలా అనుకునేవారా మీరు?
ఆటోమేటిక్లీ వచ్చేస్తుంది.
మామూలుగా మీరు గిల్ట్ ఎక్కువ మీకు, దాని మీద ఇది కూడా అడిషనల్
బికాజ్ యు ఆర్ లివింగ్, ఐ వాజ్ లివింగ్ విత్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ అ నియర్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్. We all know about him. నేను స్పెషల్ గా ఆయన గురించి మాట్లాడే,
which he is
really. So imagine how much pressure I must have been carrying with me to constantly prove myself, my identity, because I was, after a point I just did not want to become just Mrs. Pawan Kalyan ante. So identity to tane aipovala, that's it. Because I've married such a big personality, there are, like for example, Amitabh Bachchan is there, Jaya Baduri married him. But he is big when it comes to films. He was never big when it came to the social life or the political life. Kalyan garu is big both ways. And I was like, antena, not my filmmaking or me as a person. నేను ఒక వ్యక్తిగా అంతే మిగిలిపోతున్నా లైఫ్లో, ఒక పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ భార్యగా. అండ్ ఇప్పుడు ఆఫ్టర్ ద డివోర్స్ ఐ విల్ బి జస్ట్ పవన్ కళ్యాణ్స్ ex-wife. That is all I'll be ever in my life. And after few years I'll be called Akira Nandan's mother. I said that is what my identity is. I will always be identified as some man's wife, ex-wife, or some man's mother. I said that is it. Last year it came as a huge I can say it just hit me in my face. And appur nunchi koncham now I've been trying to, first I dealt with that, and now my whole approach towards life has changed. My whole approach towards how I look at myself. And that's what my doctor told me. I said you have to love yourself first. So as women, we tend to, as we said, we tend to neglect ourselves, and in that neglect we also tend to not love ourselves, because again we feel not adequate enough, or we feel guilty all most of the time. So it was very difficult to be his wife. It is still very difficult to be his friend too, because always is that comparison. I said my friend is so big and I'm a nobody in front of him.
రేణు, మీరు చెప్పిన దాంట్లోంచి అసలు అంటే మేము ఎలా అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి? ఈ మీ ఇన్సెక్యూరిటీ అనుకోవాలా, లేకపోతే మీకు పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ గారు అంటే జలస్ అనుకోవాలా, లేకపోతే ఆయనంత గొప్ప వ్యక్తికి, అన్ని క్వాలిటీస్ ఉన్న వ్యక్తితో అన్నేళ్ళు ఉంటూ కూడా నేను ఎందుకు ఏమి చేయలేకపోయాను, నేను ఈ పాటికి ఏదో చెయ్యాలి కదా అన్న ఒక తపర లేకపోవడం అనుకోవాలి? ఏమనుకోవాలి? వాట్ ఈస్ ఇట్?
ఏమనుకోవాలా? ఐ వాజ్ జస్ట్ ఫీలింగ్ కి we should be more complete in ourselves. And nenu ade the whole conclusion when I started thinking about all of this which I discussed with you right now, nenem anukonante, naaku enduku evartho comparison, anduku nenu ee conclusion lo vachanu ki there is no equal. He is big in his own place and I should be whatever I am, big, small, in my own place. He is near perfect, manandariki telusu. I am born different. Might be naalo konni gunalu I must be there which he might not be having. I don't see him sitting and thinking are Renu lo ee quality undi, naalo ee quality ledu. So why am I getting all insecure, or why am I feeling insignificant? But you can't fault me. I was young. I was very young. I was 18, 19, 20, 21, and then to be living with such a larger than life personality. So it somewhere seeped into my subconscious, it is somewhere seeped into my being. But now with age and as I said, I got some time to sit and think. నాకు ఎన్ని సంవత్సరం ఈవెన్ మంగళాష్టక నిష్కరాల అనేది బ్యాక్ టు బ్యాక్ చేశాను, ఓవర్లాపింగ్ ఈచ్ అదర్. సో 2.5 years, 2 years I was non-stop working. I used to just come home to sleep, 17 hours of work and back to work again. And దాని ముందు ఆద్య పుట్టింది. సో to take care of Adya, the whole focus is different. You don't have time, you're not nidra undadu, and it's a different thing to have a baby. And before that I was working. Even Adya's till 8th month I was doing little production work for Puli. Not production, I was there around. I remember doing a little bit of editing for Puli too. I was on bed rest and they had sent the project on a laptop, so nenu itla kuchoni itla I used to edit. So I never had time to think for myself.